YouTube. Once again, guys, thank you for your support. This is Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, guys, actually, I recently used this pro defense online to basically stymie one of my opponents. I had a hard time with it. He started adjusting a little bit later on as he kept seeing more downs of it. But this is a very easy blitz to set up. It's very, very effective, and it will get you stops on online if people are not prepared for it. So this is a good base defense to come out of just to see if your opponent is prepared for it. So it is out of the nickel 2-4-5 double A gap defense. Very popular defense, has been around for a long time. It has to be the 34 version of this double A gap defense at 2-4-5 because the setup is a little bit unique. And the defense we're going to take a look at is going to be the cover one hole press. The cover one hole press. Now, let me show you how to set up your defense so you can optimize your roster and get very good pressure against your opponent and force them to make fast progressions, fast reads, and actually get more stops on defense. All right, so basically this is a defense which is a pass rush defense. And the key to this defense is having a lot of speed on the edges. So ideally you want to have over 80 speed, over 85 speed is ideal. There are some rosters out there that you got guys that are in the high 80s and some of that they're on the bottom of the 90s as far as edge rushers are concerned. So I'm looking at the speed difference right here with Copeland and Uck. I don't know how to pronounce this guy, this Josh Uck guy. They're 86 speed overall, so they're going to be our edge rushers for this particular play. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap those guys out. And then for our defensive tackles, we're going to put in our best block shedders too. So you could take a look at, like, strength is usually a good indicator of block shedding. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Guy and actually put him on the edge. Or we can use basically this Wise guy, the Wise Jr. is another person. Now the middle linebackers too is what you want to do is you want to have fairly fast rushers. You don't want to go ahead and have people like your safeties down at the middle linebacker position. So any other fast rushers would be an ideal situation too. So when I'm looking at my roster of people that I want to have down in the box, I want to have someone that has a lot of block shed and also some kind of ability where they can actually go ahead. So these guys got really good block shed, but you can see these free safeties, these safety positions, they don't. I want to have someone who's going to be able to get off the blocks and go ahead and try to tackle. Now, the one thing that's great about this Patriots roster is that they've got really good defensive backs. They've got, look at all these great defensive backs. You've got 99 overall, you got 85, 84, 82, and you've also got a free safety, which is a 92 overall. So you got some really, really good players, but the weakness of this team is going to be this free safety position. So that's something that you need to shore up by actually going ahead and putting someone in this position to go ahead and clean up that safety for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Jonathan Jones at the free safety, and then I'm going to take McCourty and put him over this guy over here, which is going to be my strong safety. So you can see I've got a bunch of really good man defenders, and all of which actually have really good press credentials too. So Jonathan Jones has got he doesn't have that great of a press, so that's going to be the guy I'm going to use her, because the other ones are actually going to go ahead and have a very effective press and make it difficult for people to get off the line with this blitz. So this blitz, as you can see, is a huge difference because you have your safety that's actually down pressing his defender a lot closer. But if you use a different version of it, you'll notice if you press this safety over here, he does not come down to his defender. So there's a huge difference with the cover one hole press, is that safety is going to come down and play that. Now to set this defense up, it's very, very simple. First and foremost, you're going to go ahead and spread your defensive line out. You're going to pinch your linebackers in. You're going to blitz your linebackers, and then you're going to go ahead and blitz your user, which is going to be this safety right here. Now, with this particular blitz, what's going to happen is that unless he max protects 7, someone's going to get in, and your responsibility is to go after the running back if the running back goes out in the flat. So you can see the pressure just comes in, and it's going to be very difficult for your opponent to make a read. So once again, we have this set up. We're going to man align. and you can see the pressure comes in. The way this blitz is set up, it does actually go ahead and engage the running back and make him stupid. So right here, you'll see the running back actually comes in and engages with this guy right here, giving the edge pressure to get to that quarterback. So this will go ahead and get in against 6 blockers, because you're screwing up the CPUs. They think that basically 7 is coming, and this allows you to go ahead and fake the blitz and then come back and chase down any kind of crossers or fast reads. And once again, what's great about this particular play is that you've got these guys that run a lot of these bunch sets. It's going to get that pressure in where they have to make a read very, very quick. So this is a really good defense to go ahead and use. Obviously, it has holes. If your opponent does make fast reads, it could get you in a situation where they could hit a quick little drag route and stuff like that. But what's great about it is that it's going to dictate what your opponent wants to do on offense. It's going to put him in a situation where he has to go ahead and defend against your defense, putting you in a situation where you're going to basically get more stops against him. So I'm going to show you just the first time I ran this defense against someone on regs. I'll just show you some clips. You'll see some adjustments he made with little quick outs, little angle routes and stuff like that. But what it did is it made him predictable, and it gave me an opportunity to go and get some interceptions and stuff like that. So once again, guys, if you do like these tips, make sure you hit that like button, and I'll be rolling out more offensive and defensive tips to take your game to the next level. Thank you for your support. Until next time.